The two people allegedly behind the lockdown scare last week at Case Western University were just indicted. They took off from police during a traffic stop, tried to carjack two people at gunpoint, and an officer ended up shooting one of them in the leg. This is one of the suspects, Noriana Eccles. State troopers tried to stop her and Leon Terrell near Case Western for not having a plate. They took off. Troopers threw stop sticks to flatten their tires. Then the two ran off, tried to steal two other vehicles, but were unsuccessful. Again, this is all right by the college campus. Terrell was ultimately shot by an officer in the leg. That's when the college ordered students to shelter in place. Eccles was arrested a short time later. Thankfully, no one on campus was hurt. Both Eccles and Terrell will be arraigned tomorrow.